Ahava and blessings. My name is Àurea. I am an ordained Magdalene priestess, a Reiki master, energy and sound healer. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to this video, or welcome back if you are a subscriber. And of course, your presence in this community is always welcome. So if you enjoy this video, please subscribe. In this video, as we are coming, we're in the Cancer portal. We're in the portal of the Divine Mother, of creation, of creativity, of mission, of purpose, of aligning with your soul mission. And if you have not checked out the video on the new moon in Cancer and what these energies are setting the stage for, then I encourage you to check out the video or the podcast episode, and of course the full sound activation. And this time, Cancer season is very powerful. It's very intense. We're heading into the full moon in Capricorn. This is the second full moon, and I will give a little energetic rundown as well as a practice for us to work with the energy of the full moon. But it's the second full moon in Capricorn, and Capricorn is about legacy. It is about your mission, your purpose, like what are you creating and establishing? And it goes hand in hand with the energy of Cancer, because Cancer speaks to us of our soul, of our mission. One of the Aramaic letters that created Cancer is the letter Het, and one of the Aramaic Hebrew letter Het. And one of the meanings of Het has to do with Shem, with vibration, with neshama, with the soul. So all of this works to align us if we choose, because remember, I say this again and again, and this may be the first time you hear me say it, but it bears repeating, because it's important for us to keep in mind that the energetic frequencies, the cosmic celestial dance of the planets and the stars, they aren't like faded. These are energies that we work with, that we can choose to work with, because they bring down certain frequencies, yes. However, we have the free will to choose to align with those frequencies. And we can choose to align with those frequencies in order to support us in enhancing creation, in contributing to the Bereshit. Bereshit is the first word in the Genesis. It means in the beginning, but it's more than in the beginning, which is what we all hear. It really is creation creating infinitely. So it's that endless cycle of creation. And this is the frequency that Cancer, this lunar cycle, this lunar portal of Cancer is bringing us. It's bringing us into alignment with our soul, with our mission, with our purpose, with whether we are in alignment with our purpose, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn likes things to be nice and disciplined and organized and wants you to be on your mission. And if you're not, if you've had a Saturn return, you know that Saturn will push you in the direction that you are supposed to be going, whether you like it or not. So I really think that for us, there are energies that will be the hand of God, the Hamza energy, and push us in the direction gently. And then there are energies that will push us in the direction of our mission in a way that has us kicking and screaming. So I encourage you to choose to open yourself to these energies. If you are watching this and you have gotten this far, it's because these energies call to you. And they're little nudges that your soul is giving you to pay attention, to go into your intuition, to go into alignment, to go into introspection, so that you can align more deeply with your soul. And it's not so much about aligning with our soul, because we can align with our soul, we can align with higher iterations of our soul, as in bringing down more of those frequencies. However, if we bring down these frequencies and we don't do anything with them, we don't embody them, we don't learn how to utilize the gifts that they bring, then it's kind of useless. And this dovetails very nicely with the upcoming feast of Mary Magdalene on July 22nd. And it is only a few days from my solar return. So Mary Magdalene, what can I say about this amazing historical figure, this great teacher, this wise ascended being that incarnated on this earth? You will also see energies of the feminine being manifest in a way that it kind of makes you pause, and it makes you wonder why the feminine is expressing in these lower ways, in ways that are angry or demanding or harsh or vitriolic or like attacking. And what I have to say about that is, being a student of Kabbalah, being a student of the mysteries, a student and a disciple of the Magdalene Christ consciousness, what they taught, it is very important to understand what ascended beings like Mother Mary, Grandmother Anna, Yeshua, and Mary Magdalene, what they taught in the context of their own tradition, because they were not Irish, they were not Celtic, they were not priestesses of Isis or priests of Egyptian mysteries. They knew the Egyptian mysteries, which is something different, but they were devotees, I should say, of the feminine mysteries that were in alignment with their heritage, which would be the Chokhmah traditions, the Shekinah, the Asherah, the divine feminine of the Judaic Hebrew mysteries, which is what their lineage was. So what they taught was ascension, but it wasn't ascension in, we're gonna ascend, we're gonna go up to the higher frequencies, and we're gonna, get rid of the body, we're gonna not be in this world, the physical body doesn't matter. What they truly taught, if you study their teachings, they taught ascension as a tool. Ascension was a practice, a series of practices that they did on a daily basis to continually align them with the divine, with Allah, God, Goddess, with the Shekinah, with the light of God, Goddess, and bring down. It was all about bringing down, embodying those higher frequencies and creating with them. So it wasn't so much about being a vessel for the light. It was more than that. It was being a vessel for the light, embodying the light, and birthing and expanding the light. How do we birth and expand the light of creation? It is through our actions. It is through our words. It is through our kindness. It is through mercy. It is through embodying our soul, and our soul is light. Our soul is love. Your mission isn't just, I'm going to have this kind of job, this kind of spouse, this kind of physical realm experience. Your mission really has to do with anchoring the light of your soul in your body and expanding creation, your experience into the world from that perspective of knowing that you are infinite consciousness, you are infinite oneness, you are a spark of the divine. And this is what Mary Magdalene and what Yeshua transmitted to her, and what she has continued to bring down. And she continues to bring it down, but now it's not so much as a person, but a consciousness. It's a consciousness that we embody, that we can choose to align with. And we can tell what resonates true with our soul if we actually listen with the eyes and the ears. We see with the eyes of the heart, and we listen with the ears of the heart, because we all have different veils and different programs, patterns, karmas, traumas, lenses that create lenses through which we view and perceive the world and through which we experience each other. And the more that we purify, the more that we cleanse the waters of our creation, our body vessel, our sacred vessel, embody this light, the more that we can radiate and birth more of that light in through our actions, through our words. So pay attention. Wisdom and discernment are crucial at these times because there is a lot of energy that is being manipulated, distorted, and misused. And most people are unaware because most people simply take things at their face value, but they're not willing to go deeper into themselves to truly be able to dispel and unveil themselves of their own illusions in order to truly receive the truth, receive the mysteries, receive, and my third eye is tingling, very important. Okay, receive the light, embody it, incarnate it, birth it into the world. Because that's hard work. That involves us looking at our own demons, our own shit. Excuse my language, but it really is. We have to look into the muck that we have created, not with the eyes of judgment, not with the eyes of blame, shame, guilt, etc., anger, but with the eyes of compassion and mercy, with the eyes of grace, with the eyes of knowing we are light, knowing we are love, knowing we are part of this infinite consciousness that we are simply expressing in this human form in order to birth more of creation. And in order to do this, it is beautiful to have a practice, to continue to develop your practices. And I have found that one of the most powerful languages to chant in is the language of Yeshua and Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary and the high holy teachers of this lineage. And that would be Aramaic. And the mantra I'm going to share with you is Inana Emet, I am truth. And this is a mantra that I taught my students in our sound healing course, and I think it's really important for me to share it because not only is it a beautiful mantra, Inana Emet, but it really is, it's our commitment to aligning with the truth of our soul. And when we align with the truth of our soul, the true essence of our being, we know that there are different expressions. There are different ways that the divine expresses and flows through us. And there is an acceptance that comes with that. There is a mercy that comes with that. There is a kindness and a loving and an awareness and a compassion that comes with that, knowing that all beings are on their own path. And it is not us that is here to chastise anyone, including ourselves, for being however they're expressing. It is for us to look to ourselves and to look to what is being mirrored to us, around us, within us, because it all comes from within, to do our work to purify our vessel and to embrace, embody, and radiate and birth our light, the light of our soul, the light of the divine, of the Shekinah, of God, Goddess, of Allah. So the mantra is Inana Emet. And I'm playing these beautiful crystal alchemy bowls, and I will link what they are below the alchemies, because sound, particularly these powerful vibrational healing tools, really get us, they start clearing away things that we are unaware of. And they help us to align more easily with our soul, with our mission, with our light, with our divine purpose. Inana Emet. Take this time and employ it to allow yourself to come into deeper alignment with your soul, with your light, with the expression, embodiment of your light, and to birth the light of the divine through you. Have a blessed full moon that is upcoming. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy this and you want to learn more about the Magdalene consciousness and celebrate the feast day with me and with my beautiful teacher and mentor, Àurea, there we're having a community gathering that is free that I will share the link to sign up below. Ahava and blessings.